Well, good evening. Welcome to the DBS Sports. I am Kenson Casimir. St. Lucia is all set to be represented at this year's Central and Caribbean Games Casco, which is scheduled to be held in Colombia from July 19th to August 3rd, 2018. According to a release from the SLOC, a total of 13 athletes will represent the country in 5 sporting disciplines, namely athletics, Laverne Spencer in the high jump, Albert Reynolds at javelin, and Sadisha Antoine long and triple jump. Beach volleyball female, Jamelia Lancico and Tina Williams. Beach volleyball male, Tevin Sensha and Augustine Faulkner. Boxing, Nathan Ferrari and Lindell Masler. In swimming, Katie Kyle and Jean-Luc Zeffre. Now, in Taekwondo, Niso Etienne will represent St. Lucia. The team will be accompanied by SLOC's treasurer, Joyce Huxley, who is the chef de mission, with Terry Wooden, the volleyball coach, Samuel Dick Hale, Taekwondo, and, of course, Conrad Frederick, boxing, as the other officials. Meanwhile, SLOC has scheduled a number of activities for the week. On Thursday, June 21st, the selected team will attend an anti-doping session to be conducted by Dr. Kenneth Louisi. Another activity scheduled is the inviting of former athletes to the games to an intermingling session with the current team scheduled to travel. There, they will share their experiences with their team. Now, the Olympic Day run will take place on Sunday, 24th June from the Castries Market from 7 a.m. to finish outside the headquarters of the SLOC Inc. Affiliates, as well as the general public, are invited to register for the event at the SLOC at candw.lc. Netball St. Lucia will be staging a weekend camp for the national players currently engaged in preparation for the National Under-23 OECS and Netball Tournament scheduled to be held in July. The camp, which is co-sponsored by Massey Stores, will take place at the Camille Henry Memorial School under the watchful eyes of Coach Donald Joseph and the manager Alexandria Eugene. The players will be engaged in a series of training and lecture sessions. On Sunday morning, that's June 24th, all the players will participate in the Olympic Day Walk. The members of the team are as follows: Vern Alexander, Aliyah Estefor, Desha Eugene, Jeremiah Everest, Ayana Hippolyte, Joycelyn Hubert, Evelu Lenore, Kamala Mangal, Shanika Paul, Tamara Samuel, and Tanya Williams. Now, the highly anticipated Coca-Cola Island Cup will get underway this Sunday at the Masha grounds. Now, football teams are preparing all over St. Lucia for the $25,000 cash prize tournament. On Thursday night, Grosley and Masha, they'll compete in a warm-up match ahead of their opening encounters. That game got underway at 6:30 p.m. at the Masha grounds. You could still take that in. The Grosley Football League is pleased to announce its first Women's Football Fiesta 2018 in collaboration with Joga Bonito FC. This Women's Football Fiesta is in keeping with the league's mandate to grow women's football interest and attract prospective players. The Fiesta takes place at the Ridgely Playing Field, Aston Rodney Bay, Grosley, on Saturday, June 30th, 2018 from 9 a.m. The competition will take a 7-on-7 format with medium-sized goals. Participating clubs are allowed to register only females to play in the Fiesta. Clubs can have more than one team attached to the same club. The registration fee is just $5 per player. Wow. Well, we take a break, but when we get back, exciting MotorX action scheduled for Vieux Fort this weekend. Welcome back. Now, all roads lead to Vieux Fort this Sunday for round 4 of the Monster Energy MotorX season. The excitement, hip and energy are near boiling point for all riders, especially Class B. This Sunday, the 2 veterans A-class riders, as Darren Roseman riding bike number 7 and Kevin Elcock riding bike number 4, are expected to put on a show in Vieux Fort that is guaranteed to be a real crowd pleaser. Everything is in place for Sunday, and preparations are being fine-tuned to accommodate the huge crowds that will be expected. Start time is 1:30 p.m. and you can check them out on Facebook for updates and club events. Now, a change of diet and a greater focus on cardiovascular fitness and ball delivery are factors that have contributed to the success of West Indies fast bowler Shannon Gabriel during the ongoing 3-test series against Sri Lanka. So says West Indies great Corey Collymore. Shannon has worked really hard on his fitness and on his diet, Collymore told the Sportsmax TV on Wednesday. I know he is in a lot of proteins. He's eating a lot of proteins, a lot of veggies, and on training days he does a lot more running than he used to do before. before. Well, the team flew into Barbados to prepare for the historic day-night test at the Kensington Oval starting on Saturday. Well, England made the highest total in women's T20 internationals as they beat South Africa only hours after the record was set by New Zealand. New Zealand posted 216 for 1 in a 66-run win over South Africa in the Tri-Series opener, thanks largely to captain Susie Bates' 124 not out. But England eclipsed it with a mammoth 250 for 3 on the same Tottenham wicket. Tammy Beaumont, she hit 116 off 52 balls before England limited South Africa to 129 for 6 to seal a 121 runs win. Well, finally, Australia kept alive their hopes of reaching the World Cup knockout stage after Mal Jedinak's penalty secured a first Group C point against Denmark. Christian Eriksen put Denmark ahead with a super finish after Jørgenson's clever layoff. Australia leveled through Jedinak's penalty awarded after a video assistant referee review. Well, Yusuf Paulson's close-range handball was analyzed on video before the referee pointed to the spot. Wow. Argentina. As sports, let's take a look at the weather. The DBS News continues after the break.